My Stepbrother Satisfy Me Always is a true romantic story. This story is the reflection of romantic twist and emotional depth while maintaining a positive outlook on the step-sibling relationship. It showcases the challenges and triumphs they face together. When my mom married Tom, I was both excited and apprehensive. Not only was I gaining a new stepfather, but I was also getting a stepbrother, Alex. Moving into their home meant adapting to a new family dynamic, and I wasn't sure what to expect. From the first day, Alex was friendly and welcoming, with a laid-back charm that immediately put me at ease. We quickly fell into a routine, sharing meals and helping each other with schoolwork. As we spent time together, I discovered we had a lot in common. Our love for music, movies, and even a shared sense of humor. As the months went by, our friendship deepened. We confided in each other about our hopes and dreams, and I found comfort in knowing I had someone who understood my struggles. Alex was always there to lift my spirits, whether it was cheering me on during a tough exam or simply making me laugh after a long day. One evening, while cleaning the garage together, we stumbled upon an old guitar that had belonged to Tom. Alex picked it up and began to strum a few chords, and I couldn't help but be captivated by the music. I joined in, and before we knew it, we were singing and laughing, lost in our own little world. That moment sparked something new between us. There was an unspoken understanding that we shared a special connection, one that felt both exciting and a little scary. As we navigated our evolving feelings, we decided to approach our relationship with honesty and openness. One afternoon, as summer drew near, Alex invited me to a local music festival. It was a big deal in our town, and the excitement was palpable. I could hardly contain my enthusiasm as we made plans to go together. The thought of spending the day with him, surrounded by music and laughter, made my heart race. At the festival, we danced and sang along to our favorite bands, losing ourselves in the moment. As night fell and the stars twinkled above us, Alex took my hand and led me to a quieter spot away from the crowd. We found a cozy spot under a large oak tree, the sounds of the festival fading into the background. "This is perfect," he said, looking at me with those captivating eyes. "I've been wanting to tell you something." My heart raced, anticipation swirling within me. "What is it?" "I can't imagine my life without you. You make me happier than I ever thought possible," he confessed, his voice filled with emotion. "I think I'm falling for you." Before I could respond, he leaned in, capturing my lips with his. The kiss was soft at first, but it quickly deepened as our emotions took over. I melted into him, feeling a rush of warmth and desire. In that moment, everything felt right. But just as our romantic bliss reached its peak, a group of our friends stumbled upon us. "Whoa. Sorry to interrupt." One of them laughed, but I could see the surprise in their eyes. The moment was shattered, and I felt a wave of embarrassment wash over me. In the days that followed, I worried about how our friends and family would react. What if they thought it was wrong? I found myself pulling away from Alex, creating distance between us. It hurt, but I thought it was for the best. Alex sensed the change and confronted me one evening. "Why are you pulling away? Did I scare you?" His voice was a mix of confusion and hurt. "No, it's not that," I replied, my heart aching. "I just don't want to complicate things. What if people don't understand?" He took a step closer, his gaze unwavering. "I don't care what anyone thinks. What we have is real, and I want to fight for it." His words struck a chord within me. I realized that love was worth the risk, and I didn't want to lose him. "You're right," I admitted, my voice steady. "I want to be with you." With renewed determination, we decided to embrace our relationship fully. We started dating openly, navigating the ups and downs together. The support from our parents was unexpected. They encouraged us to be true to ourselves and each other. Just as we found our rhythm, a twist of fate challenged our bond. Tom received a job offer in another state, and suddenly, everything felt uncertain. "We might have to move," he said one evening, and my heart sank. Alex and I spent sleepless nights talking about our future. The thought of being apart was unbearable. "We can make this work, right?" I asked, my voice laced with hope. "Absolutely." "We'll figure it out," he replied, his hand squeezing mine tightly. As the days passed, I watched Alex grow more determined. He began to plan visits and brainstormed ways to stay connected. We even set up a schedule for video calls and surprise visits. On the last night before the move, Alex took me to our favorite spot, the oak tree where we had shared our first kiss. The moon hung low, casting a silvery glow around us. "I'm going to miss you so much," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "But this isn't the end for us. It's just the beginning." Tears filled my eyes as I nodded, knowing that our love could withstand any distance. We shared one last passionate kiss under the stars, promising to hold on to each other no matter what. As the weeks turned into months, we stayed true to our promises. Our bond grew stronger through every call and visit. We learned that love was not just about being physically together, it was about supporting and believing in each other. Eventually, after a year apart, Tom's job shifted, allowing us to return to our hometown. The day we reunited felt like a dream. Alex was waiting for me at the airport, and when I saw him, it was as if time had stood still. "I never stopped thinking about you," he said, pulling me into his arms. "Welcome home." In that moment, all the challenges we faced melted away. We had grown, learned, and fought for our love. Now, we were ready to embrace our future together, step-siblings bound by a connection that was unbreakable.